Hi and welcome to TLAC, the light aircraft company based in Little Snoring, North Norfolk.
Hello and welcome to TLAC, the steel hangar. As you can tell, we've got a bit of an echo. Anyway, here's the Bobcat prototype, sort of almost up to sort of production standard. We've just completed a 3-month or so rebuild of it after all the initial flight testing, and we changed a lot of skins and bits. The wings are still the original skins, so they haven't got a nice sort of fairing section going over the aileron cables, and they haven't got the third zip for doing up turnbuckle, so it's a bit awkward. But we've got a new composite roof, wing cuffs, door frames, doors. The glazing's different as well now. The glazing comes on from the inside. A new screen, fitment system, so it looks really, I think it looks quite nice. And the cowl has been reworked, although this is just in plain gel at the moment, so it's not as nice and shiny as it could be, and you can sort of see some of the scratches and things. But yeah, really quite a nice gap here on the spinner, and we've flown it now for 1.7 hours in post-maintenance testing. The new door system with these knife edge seals going around here definitely reduced the drafts inside the aircraft. It's still not 100% draft free, but it's pretty damn close. External air temperature you can just see on the side of the aircraft. For those of you wondering what the silver nobule is there, that's external air temperature, which we use for flight testing. In production, that may well go inside the cowl on the firewall, so that you have an idea of what the temperature is of the air being sucked into the carburettor. Bearing in mind this is a Rotax 912 ULS, 100 horsepower, which is really quite nice to fly the aircraft. It's about the right power for this aircraft. It gives a nice cruise. It comfortably cruises at over 80 miles an hour, and you can quite comfortably, if you want to burn the fuel, do a continuous cruise at 90. Internally, we've got part of the upgrade was changing the seat belts over to easier to adjust seat belts. Please excuse me, I've just come back from flying, so it's a bit scruffy, and a nice quick release. We've got the Mark II brake lever master cylinder system there, which is not bad at all. The production variant has a spring-loaded section here for the parking brake, which makes life really nice. And then our suite of instruments and the switches we changed around. We've still got the flaps out here, but we changed the flap style, so it's a momentary down or it's a lock up. So if you're doing a go around, you can just do that and the flaps will park themselves. No need to worry about it. And you've got the same on the P2 side. So if using it as a training aircraft, the instructor can operate the flaps, and he's got press to talk next to it, so he can do the radio bit as well, rather than having to interfere with the stick, or just if you're a couple doing a nice bit of fun flying around together. So electric flaps standard, electric trim standard. We'll just fire up the instruments for you. Oops, sorry. So just going through the bike check, and there we go, that's our instrument suite. So we've got an MGL up here which does all the engine T's and P's and the outside air temperature for us, and the battery condition, RPM gauge, altimeter, airspeed indicator, and rate of climb or descent, VSI. And then in the center section here we have the trig radio and trig transponder as our standard setup. And this little beastie here is just a carbon monoxide monitor. Fuel tap is down here on the floor. You have to have its placard for which way is off in the content. Armrest here, Velcro. At the moment you can just look straight down to the cables, but what's going to be in here is going to be a trinket tray with the option of actually having sort of like a flyaway pack of tools. The gas struts on this aircraft at the moment are in the prototype stage. These ones are 80 newtons. We're just going to put 100 Newton gas struts in, because it's just to hold the door to that position there to make entry and exit a little bit nicer for you. Doors have vents in them. At this moment in time we haven't got a heater fitted in this aircraft, but we've got a lot of the drawings on design for the valve to deal with that, but we haven't finalised our production exhaust yet. That's of January 30th 2025, so hopefully shouldn't be much longer before we have that little bit sorted out for the production run aircraft. All takes a little bit of time. At this moment in time we're swamped with external work as well as our own. Just to show you our own production wheels. There we go. We make the wheels. They're been laser etched with the relevant information and bits and pieces, and these are mated to our brakes. So we create the caliper, caliper pistons, back plates, and the disc rotor system, and the whole wheel, both front and rear. And so these should be with a different axle, a possible replacement for people onto C42s, along with our master cylinders. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you catch us again at TLAC in the future. Bye now.
Remember TLAC when it comes to the time for your aircraft to be serviced or repaired. Work carried out by competent mechanics and inspected by qualified engineers. We also deal with Shark, C42 and Oratex.